I will send. No.
Yeah, now
Okay,
it's up.
cool. Shall I start?
Yeah, now
Okay.
you can start.
So, okay, cool. Now, let's first just a minute. Let me clear the screen so you can see the better. Okay, now I think the screen is clear, right?
Yeah, it's okay.
So basically, yeah, what is Ansible? So in our simple language, we say it is a configuration management tool. Okay, like the settings which we are doing manually using Ansible, we can automate by writing the playbooks. Okay, so
Yeah.
use cases of applications are main use cases, configuration management, then application deployment, but for deployment, we use different tools. And then we can orchestration the tools. Okay. Now, let's say, suppose if we want to connect our Ansible with the Linux machine, then we can use the service called SSH. And if we want to uh, like uh, like connect the Windows server, then we will use WinRM. Okay, so up to now we are using Ubuntu, we are using Linux, so that's why we are using SSH. But in case if we need to connect the Windows server, then we need to use the WRM. Okay, now let's say Ansible is written in Python. That's why when we install the Ansible, so we need this Python as well. Okay, and the format in which we write the playbooks is YAML file. As you see, when we prepare the playbook in our Azure DevOps organization, so we use the YAML syntax. Okay, now. Why we are using Ansible? The very first thing is idempotent. Running the same playbook multiple times produce the same end state without untaint side effects. Means suppose let's say if using one playbook you install the Oracle database in the Ubuntu server, then if you again run the same playbook, then it will not affect your previous changes. Okay. Now let's come little bit down. Then now I am showing you some key concept which are important to memorize. Then only you can work with this UI part. Okay. So I will create the complete guide. So first of all, let's say architecture of Ansible. As you see, we install Ansible only in one server, means WSL. We did not install Ansible in your Ubuntu or your Linux machine, right? So, hello, are you there?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, please respond in yes or no, then I come to know that you are listening or I'm explaining in better sense, okay?
Okay.
If you have any doubt, then just tell me.
None
So
without.
you said, like you see, first of all, before Ansible Tower, we have installed Ansible, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we only install Ansible in one server, which is WSL. So in our case, the server in which we install the Ansible is called control node. Okay. So machine where Ansible is installed and playbook are run from. Okay. Now we have other server which we connected using the inventory. This is called manage node. Manage node means target server, the server where the configuration will executed. Okay.
Okay.
Now we have inventory. Inventory means a list of manage node. Means as you see in the UI, we have created the inventory, right? Inventory means inventory is nothing. It just contain the list of servers. Let's say, suppose for now in our inventory, we have the uh, server, right? Linux, the production server, which is created by you, right?
Yeah.
But in an inventory, we can put multiple server as well. As you know, we are discussing like whether we need to execute the playbook in the test environment or in the production environment, right? So from the inventory, we can select like on which server we need to execute the playbook. Okay.
Okay.
Now, sorry. Okay. Now we have another concept called modules. Modules is very important while you develop the playbook. Do you know what is module?
Yeah, yeah. Module is Ansible. There are multiple Ansible module. Okay. With the help of
Mm-hmm.
that module, we can execute certain tasks. Okay. So for installation, we can use
Exactly.
Ansible dot built in dot yum copy service. A lot of
Exactly.
different modules there for each task.
Exactly. Exactly. Then we have a one more this concept called task. Task means a single module called with parameter, right?
Yeah.
Suppose if you have any playbook, then in playbook we have multiple blocks, right?
Yeah.
So one block is called task where we include the modules with the certain parameters. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Then we have a play. Play means a set of tasks mapped to a group of hosts. Okay.
Yeah.
Now playbook. Playbook means one or more plays written in YAML.
Yeah.
Now then we have roles. Do you know what are roles?
Yeah, RAL is just like module, but it is a reusable. Okay, we can write the
Exactly.
we can write the RAL, then we can call in different tasks in RAL.
Exactly. Means reusable block of play, right?
Yeah,
Then we have handlers. Handlers means task trigger only when notified, usually for restart. Okay.
yeah,
Then we have facts. Facts means system info gather automatically from managed nodes. Means on suppose if we need to fetch any information from the worker node or the managed node, then we use the this called facts.
yeah,
Ansible
right.
underscore facts. Okay.
Yeah,
Then we have a collection. Collection means distributable package of modules, roles, and plugins.
mm,
Okay.
yeah,
Then we have vault. Vault means the place where we are putting our sensitive data. Means in case we put the pet token and the keys, right? So
yeah.
this is called vault. Then as
It is
play
repeated.
playbook. Okay, I think I have copied multiple times. Okay,
Okay.
so this is up to vaults. Okay,
Yeah.
let's clean the screen. Okay, now let's say we have in operations we have two concept push or pull model. Okay, so
Yeah.
basically Ansible is a push model means we have playbook and we are pushing that playbook on managed
Manage nodes.
nodes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Now setup are also important. Okay. Now, as I told you that up to now we are not talking about Ansible AWS. We are talking about only Ansible, right?
Yeah. CLIM.
Yes. So we have a inventory, right? So basically, the one inventory which the default inventory we are putting is our at this location slash etc Ansible host when we are working only with Ansible, not the tower. Okay.
Okay.
And we can create our custom inventory as well. So the basic structure which we can follow is this one. This one. Okay. So now in a single file, you can, first of all, you can define the single host as well. Okay.
Yes.
Then you can define in the group as well.
Yeah.
And in a single file, you can define multiple group as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
And you have one more column of variables called all. Okay. So these are default in all the host. Okay.
Okay.
Now, up to now, we have see the inventory. Now, see, we can use the inventory is this format. Means, first of all, you can use individual. Okay.
Okay.
Then you can use group as well. Okay. And you
Mm.
can define the group in this way. Okay. Means when you create the playbook, then these things are like important because we are agree that you are running the Ansible from the tower, but at the deeper side, you will be the person who will develop the playbook as well,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, when we use Ansible, then using these command, we run the Ansible playbooks. Means, first of all, this is the very first command in which you can list the inventory or the host. Okay.
Yeah.
Then means using this command you can list the inventory, and then second command, using this command you can list the host which is present inside one particular inventory. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Then we have some multiple command as well. Okay. So let's say, as you see, like when we successfully integrate our Ubuntu server with the Ansible tower, then the very first command which we run is the ping command, ping playbook, right? So we
Yeah.
can check whether the server is successfully connected with the playbook or not. So the
Mm.
same command you can done with this command. Okay.
Yes.
Then using the command, you can run the you can execute the command on the manage node as well. Okay. So in this case, they are running df-hmans. They are checking the disk free space on each worker node. Okay.
Mm. Yes.
Yeah. Now they are running some other command as well. Okay. Which are like more safer than shell. Okay. So just simply they are running the uptime command. Okay.
Mm.
Means you have one module called shell command. So these modules we will use in our playbook, right?
Mm.
Then they have a shell module, and they are like, just like giving the basic module. Like it is not possible for a human to memorize all modules. To like use any specific module, we need to do some R&D. But in our this simple concept, they are just giving the standard modules, okay, which we are using in our day-to-day activities.
Yeah. Right.
Then using this APT module, we can install any package. Suppose in our case, if we need to install the Oracle in a specific Linux or Ubuntu, then we will use this module. Okay.
Yeah.
Then we have a copy module, we have a service module, we have this Ansible gathering facts.
Mm.
Using this, we can check the syntax of the playbook. Okay. Suppose let's say we have created the developed the Ansible playbook in the VS Code, and if we want to know like whether the playbook is valid or not, then
Mhm.
using this syntax check command, we can check the syntax as well. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Then we have a dry run as well. Dry run means without without implementing the actual playbook on the manage node,
Mm.
using check command, we can see what changes will this playbook will make on the specific server.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Then now let's say, suppose you are asking that Ritik, we have multiple environment in my office, right?
Yeah.
And now let's say if I want to run the playbook on the test environment only, right?
Yes.
So using this command without Ansible AWS, we can limit the group or host as well. Okay.
We
Means
can provide
suppose
limit.
let's say you have two groups. One is test,
Mm.
one is production. So
Mm.
suppose if you want to run the production, if you want to run the playbook in the production environment, then at this time you will limit the test or the test environment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you can run the playbook with the some tags are there which we will mention in our playbook. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, as you see, when we set up the tower, we define some variables like host name, IP address. Remember?
Yeah.
So using this command, we can pass the variables, extra variables, which will override those variables which we have set. Okay.
Okay.
Now you see, when we stuck with the secrets key, then I try the verbosity concept, right? Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in the playbook, when you run the Ansible playbook, then using this option, you can increase the verbosity. If suppose, let's say every we have different use case, which I will teach you when I teach you the UI. Okay.
Okay.
Now we have option to use the single V, double V, or the triple V. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now these are some these standard commands. Okay.
Okay.
Up to now, do you have any doubt?
No, no.
Okay, cool. Now it's time to see the playbook. Okay, basic
Yeah.
playbook.
Yeah.
Let's say, first of all, when we start developing the playbook, then we should use these three
Yeah.
lines.
Right.
Okay, why?
Right.
I will teach you. Then, first of all, at this very first step, we need to give the name of our playbook. Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
then we have host. At this place, we mention on what specific host or what specific group we need to execute this
Yeah. Need
playbook.
that actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we will use Wacom. Wacom means suppose let's say if you don't use this Wacom parameter, and
Oracle
let's say
to
if
sudo
you
we can do.
execute if you execute this playbook, and somewhere if we need the super user permission, then at this time the playbook will get failed
Mhm.
or stuck, right? So that's
Yeah.
why in advance we are using this Wacom option. So
Mm.
if we have this true, then automatically our playbook, can do the sudo privilege work as well. Okay. Then under this VARs, we are specify the variables. Okay.
Mm. Mm.
Now under task, first of all, these are your modules. Okay.
Yeah.
Now when we are using the modules with the parameters, then we can call this play. Okay.
Yeah.
And in a single playbook, if we have multiple plays, then we can call this playbook.
Playbook.
Okay,
Yeah. Right.
cool. Now come little bit down. Then using this command, you can execute the playbook, right?
Yeah. Right.
So in the command, you just need to specify the inventory name as well as the playbook name, right?
Yeah.
Cool. And as we already discussed, these are some of the elements of the playbook. Okay, so we have host where we specify on which specific manage node we need to run the playbook. Then we decide whether we need to give the sudo privilege or not. Then under where we can specify the variables. Task under task we have multiple plays, right?
Multiple.
We
Yeah.
have handlers. Handler means if we
Notification actually.
notify that this specific place should execute, then
Mm.
at this place we will use the handlers.
Mm.
Then we have roles, means we have some reusable structure that we can use.
Yeah.
We have van as well. Van means did you work
Condition. If.
on any programming language
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
life?
Yeah. Yeah. I know
Yeah.
that.
So in that playbook we have conditions, right?
If then
Yeah.
like
So in a
if.
similar way, we can use the when
Mm.
as well. Simple example is that suppose if you are installing Oracle server, okay? Now
Yeah.
you have two manage node. One is Windows, one is
Mm.
Linux. And when we go to the official documentation, so to install the Oracle server on the Linux, you have different binary, and to install the same Oracle server on the Windows, you have other binary. So
Mm.
using when condition, you can decide if this server is Linux, then use this binary, and if this server is Windows, then use this specific binary. Okay. And using the Ansible fact command, you know whether your managed node is Windows or the server. Got it?
Yeah.
Then you have loop. Loop means the same task you can run one by one at a certain digit. Okay,
Mhm.
means iteration. Let's say, suppose if we are using the ping module to check the network
Yeah,
connectivity,
I
whether
know.
this
Loop,
managed
while
node
loop,
is,
for loop,
yeah,
we have multiple loop, right?
exactly. Then in simple, we can
Mhm.
use the loop as well. Okay. Then we have register, means if we have some task through which we are capturing some values and we give the output, then we can use the register. And tag. Using tag, we can select any specific playbook. Okay.
Yeah,
No. Okay, like this is the only journal theory which you should know. Okay,
yeah, yeah.
and rest of the thing I will cover in the documentation. Now it's time to go through the UI first. Okay,
No, okay.
now just a second. Now, let me check whether still this Ansible is running in my system or not. Resume. Just give me 2 minutes, okay?
Okay. Hello, you can run from my laptop as well, eh? You can take control and run.
Yeah. Just a second. Okay, can you share your screen because I forgot where I have cloned the repo because I stopped the Docker container, so that's why. I think just as
I am sharing
because
now.
see when I have control, then in better way I can teach you, right? That's why.
You can take control, right? I think control option may be there.
Like when we are using the Zoom using this browser, then it is not possible for me to take the control. Just,
Okay.
just, just give me 1 minute, okay?
Anyway, it will be disconnect in 5 minutes, okay? So you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
take
I
it.
will send you the new link I will send you, okay?